Today we're going to be comparing the Baby Jogger City Mini and the Bugaboo Bee. Both of these are on the larger end of the travel or summer stroller sort of class of strollers. So the first and most obvious difference between these two is that you're going to get a Baby Jogger City Mini for about a third of the price, a little over a third of the price of a Bugaboo Bee. And for that cheaper price, you're going to get larger wheels, 8-inch wheels versus 6-inch wheels. 1 kilo lighter weight, a little over a kilo, and it can carry a child up to 22.5 kilos, while the Bee can only carry a child up to 17 kilos. When you fold them down, they are more or less the same dimension. The Baby Jogger City Mini will wind up being a little bit wider, and the Bugaboo Bee will wind up being a little bit longer, but they are really more or less the same size. In relation to use, we find that the Baby Jogger City Mini has an easier folding mechanism. That's this easy fold mechanism they use on a lot of their models. You just pull up in the middle in order to fold down the stroller. While the Bugaboo Bee is more of a multi-stage process. It involves the telescopic handle and then putting it down like this. If you want to fold it back up again, you also need to open up the telescopic handle, otherwise you risk damaging the height adjustment mechanisms. So it makes it a little bit harder. And when you're using these for travel purposes, this means that the City Mini is just a lot easier to fold down tight if you're getting onto a crowded bus or you're waiting in line somewhere. A little bit easier that way. It's also a bit more of a robust chassis. It uses a lot of Baby Jogger's classic designs like the foot pedal brakes, which we like, and the original easy fold mechanism inside, which is a lot of metal. In relation to comfort of the child, it also has a larger seat, so that goes with the larger weight of the child that can go in it as well. Makes it a little bit more comfortable that way. What the Bugaboo Bee does have, on the other hand though, is a seat that can reverse so the child can face you. That really matters to a lot of people, and it is a reason why people tend to choose Bugaboo models in general. The sacrifice for that is that there's a lot of mechanisms that they had to put into the stroller in order to get it that way, and because they're going for a very lightweight stroller, that means more complex mechanisms and a lot more plastic involved. In relation to the mechanical aspects then, that is also the main theme. Bugaboo Bee, as with a lot of Bugaboo, all the Bugaboo range, has a lot of highly complex mechanisms, and there is a lot of plastic in them. If you properly maintain a Bugaboo Bee, if you use your silicone spray and you don't exceed weight limits either for the child or what goes in the shopping basket or hangs on the handle, if you properly use it, properly maintain it, then you will get a very nice experience from the Bugaboo Bee. It's very smooth. The double front swivel wheels are very nice for shopping malls, very nice for city driving. But if you do exceed those weight limits or don't properly maintain it, there are a lot more things that will go wrong on this stroller than there are on the Baby Jogger City Mini. Just simply because it has more robust and simpler mechanisms. So a few general points. Baby Jogger City Mini, talked about the central fold and the brakes, which we like. The front wheel has a rather weak swivel locking mechanism, and it does lack ball bearings inside the wheels. So we're not super thrilled about that. On that model, the Bugaboo Bee did have trouble with wobbling front wheels for a while, but they've made a lot of improvements over time, and it actually has very solid front wheels. We also like the brake system on the Bugaboo Bee. The only thing that ever goes wrong with it is this pin, usually, that goes into the wheels, and it's just a matter of oiling in order to get it functional again. In general, both of these are very nice strollers. Our pick is definitely the Baby Jogger City Mini in this case. But they are both good, and you do want to think a little bit about how you're going to use them, what kind of terrain you're going to use it on, how important weight is for you, and reversibility of the seat. Anyway, that's our comparison. We hope it's been useful to you, and if it has been, please subscribe, as it helps us to continue making videos in the future. Thank you.